So we just made an offer. Our offer was accepted. You need a pre-approval letter usually to go with the offer. You've given your realtor the pre-approval letter, made an offer, the offer was accepted. You are under contract. Okay, so what happens now? Well, first of all, you're going to write the earnest money check. You are going to send the executed contract. The executed contract means that your realtor, your attorney, and you, as well as the listing agent, the listing agent's attorney, and the seller, the person who's selling the home, who owns the home, they all sign a document that is usually a form document, and it's the same purchase contract that everybody uses here, and it gets sent to the lender pretty soon, hopefully. And you go through what's called an attorney review period, and you order a home inspection usually. And the home inspection costs a few $100s. So let's stop here for a second. You've just written a check for earnest money, probably in the 1% of the purchase price range. So usually $1,000 to $2,000, but it can be, for a big property, it can be up to $10,000 or $15,000 depending on what type of property you're purchasing. And you're gonna pay for a home inspection. Now, the earnest money is refundable in most cases. The home inspection is not. The home inspection is just a home inspector. It's gonna be a private individual from a private business. It's gonna, sometimes the realtors will recommend somebody that they work with regularly, and that's totally fine. But they're gonna go in, it's not an appraisal. Okay, they're gonna go in and they're gonna look at the cosmetics of the property. They're gonna look at some of the fundamental things, the concrete and the foundational structure of the property, but mostly they're gonna be looking at the smaller things. So they're going to be looking at the corners, and they're going to look for water damage, they're going to look for paint, they're going to look for any sort of health and safety hazards. And most home inspections usually scare you, and that's what they're supposed to do. But just rely upon your real estate agent to make sense of the reports themselves. But this is the point. It's in this 5-day attorney review period where you can say, hey, I really don't like this home. I think there's too much to fix, or I think there's enough of a good house foundation here. There's enough of a good situation here. I want to buy the home. There's also the option of, hey, I want to buy this home, but I think I want the seller to fix some of these things before I move in. Either they're going to fix them or they're going to give me a credit so that I can go fix them. But I didn't do this like little minor damage, so I don't want to pay for it, so have the seller pay for it, please. And that's totally fine. That's actually a second negotiation that your realtors are going to have. So that's that attorney review period. And you'll review the contract with the attorney, your attorney. You'll review the contract and home inspection report with your attorney too. And you guys can decide together, hey, is this something that I want to do? All right. So at this point, you've made an investment of earnest money. You write a personal check for usually. And you've paid the home inspector, and the home inspector is usually going to be a few $100s, give or take, and that money is not coming back. Earnest money can come back if you decide at some point not to buy the home, or if you're denied for financing. But the next video is going to be, okay, now we're past the attorney review period. I want to buy the home. What's next?